Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha and this is a channel where you get tips and tricks on how to run a successful online business. In today's video, we're going to be doing a 90-day reset. So we are coming to the last quarter of the year and I figured I just want to prepare myself and finish strong. I have done a media review before and I'll drop that in the description below. However, that was a personal one and this is a business one. So this is in preparation of Q4 things I do in my business. So the first thing I do is I review the last quarter. I, however, didn't set Q3 goals. So there is nothing exciting or nothing to mark and track to say I did this because I was on point with my income goals. I'm still on track. I think the only thing that I can really highlight is what went well in the last quarter. So two things specifically. The first one was winning virtual assistant run-up of the year, and that I will drop in the description below, the video of everything. So it was exciting to enter a competition randomly and then to be selected to be a semi-finalist and then a finalist and then go to the actual award ceremony. I haven't been to award ceremonies ever, so that was like really key. And then the second one was speaking at an event. So I got an invite and I said yes, and I was able to be a guest speaker for the C1 network, and I will also drop that video in the links below. And then in regards to my other goals, which were my let's just review them a bit and see what exactly I did. Social media, my YouTube goals were to get 500 subscribers. I am at 435. So if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that red bell to subscribe. It will help me greatly get to my goal. Instagram, I'm struggling with Instagram, but then I'm also not posting as much. It was 2,000 followers. I am at 1,542. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 2,000 before. I might have better luck with YouTube. Then for my blog, I wanted to write more articles. In the last quarter, I didn't. Nothing happened. I didn't even try. So I think that's one goal I'm going to take off my plate, and then I'm going to start again in the new year. Then for my small business support, I have continued ordering from Dube for the veggies, and in September I started exercising with FitFab Mom. So that's one of my small business support, and I have still been working with my assistant. So those are I would say the three companies I'm working with. And then I think that is pretty much it for my goals. There's nothing else I can really talk about. If I could do this quarter again, however, what would I do better? I think what I'll do better is actually setting up goals for that quarter and then following them along. But because I'd set overarching goals for the year, I was still kind of sticking to the plan. And then something else I would like to do better is get better at tracking my actual finances. My drawer here is full of my slips. And while some of these are personal slips, they're also business slips mixed up in here. So I need to get better at sorting out this. And then the other thing is the other thing I need to get better at is doing my reviews at the end of each month. So I track on I'm looking at my computer here. I track on Airtable, and I haven't completed my July review. I haven't completed my August review, and now my September review needs to be put in. I did answer a few questions in between, but nothing really proper. Yeah. So let's see one other question for Q3. Oh, what commitments do I have, and are there any that I need to get rid of? So I'm definitely going to get rid of the goal for the blog. I haven't worked on it. 2 blog posts out of 12 is bad, but it is what it is. I'm fine with that. Then now, goals to set for the next 90 days. So those are the ones that are like really important. One, for my finances. So I've got a few categories here. For my finances, track expenses better. So by better, I mean timely. So at the end of each week, when I'm having my CEO day, I'll track my finances and then make sure all the invoices are captured in my budget and on my system and that stuff. Then for my small business support, choose 3 small businesses to support. So one I know for sure is I'm going to continue with FitFab Mom. I've been working out every day. Sometimes I don't feel so awesome, but I've been working out every day, Monday to Friday, since September the 1st. I think I missed 2 days, of which of those 2 days, one of the days I had issues with my car, so I ended up having to use public transport. I will still use public transport over Uber. Don't ask. And then the other one, she had a power issue. So I technically I missed one class because she did make up one other class for us another day. So yeah, that's fine. And then the other 2 businesses, I'm still going to decide. I am going to be working with my assistant, but then that is now a regular business expense. So I need to find 2 new businesses to support. As for ordering veggies regularly, I will probably not be doing that because there's a store literally a walking distance from my house that I could order from. So I'll have to find 2 new businesses. Then last review, my July review that I did, I said I had put coaching on hold. Well, it's come back, but in an indirect way. So I signed up for Virtual Assistant Africa mentorship to be a mentor. So I'm starting with the mentorships tomorrow, Thursday, 29 September. But I will continue those because I'm running 3 sessions per mentee, and I've signed up with 5 women. So it's a little bit a lot, but I'm hoping to get through that. And then at the end of those mentorships, I would request testimonials from these ladies. Then I would also want to revamp the mentorship material. This is after the course, like based on their feedback and stuff like that, and start revamping. And then this one, host a masterclass. When I went to the Panzer Awards, there were a lot of people who were really keen on like masterclasses, so I'd like to host a masterclass, possibly here on YouTube. So I'll just share it and create a live for you guys to check out, and those ladies who are also interested to join in that masterclass. I think putting it down on paper is like, okay, this is serious, and having had more than 3 people ask for it means it's something people want. Then for my social media, just to post more here on YouTube and to post more on Instagram. I have been doing pretty well on Instagram in the last 2 months, where I would set a goal to post 6 times, and I have been posting 6. For September, I have posted 5, but then there's also reels in there, and there's graphics, and there's my testimonial. So I'm fairly happy with that. Maybe next year I'll move it to 8 posts so that it's 2 posts a week. But for now, 6 is sufficient. My page is flowing. I'm great. I'm getting like 100 likes on a picture, stuff like that. So it's okay. Then another category is purchases. Now, why I put purchases on its own outside of my finances is because these are business things that add on to the business. So one of them is I would like to buy a new phone which will help with better quality videos for YouTube, and then buy an iPad. I have been working, so if you remember this, my word for the year is build. So I've been working on building a second brain. Now, a second brain is basically, in simple terms, a database of everything you want to keep, like all the information you want to retain. So I've been building my second brain, and one of the things I noticed is that I have lots and lots of papers, and in part of that I want to minimize paperwork, but I still like writing. So that's why I want to get an iPad and a stylus and take digital notes, but with my hand. So that's a big purchase that I would like to highlight. I have saved money for this, so but it is a business expense, and I would like to specifically point it out. Then the other one is a client gift. This is for November when she'll be back. I've already asked for her address, and I've already set my mind on what I would like to get her that I think is relevant for her and her lifestyle. So I've made a list of the events that I'm going to be attending. One of the reasons why this is important for me to track the events is the expense that I'm going to go through traveling there. So like for my networking event, where I was the guest speaker, I also had to have hair and makeup done, and that is a business expense. So that is one of the reasons why I like to track that type of thing, to know, okay, so I'm going to use my time for this, I'm going to use my fuel, I'm going to do all this type of thing to prepare for this, because it's not just that once off event. And so it's important for me to put it in my calendar to track when I'll be doing it and how much time I need to prepare for it. So I've got the Platinum Circle Tribe Strategy, which is because of PANSA, the Platinum Assistant Network of South Africa. And then there's a virtual assistant meetup that's going to come. These are virtual assistants that I'm in a group, on Facebook, and it's different from PANSA in the fact that most of these virtual assistants work for themselves, but these other ones are personal assistants and they work for companies and are in corporate. So I would like to meet up with this side and see, it's the same but different, if you know what I mean. And then the next one is a business workshop that I have on the 29th of October with the C1 network. I'm so excited about this. It's a topic I have already been talking about, so I would like to zhuzh up my content there and improve my experience as an actual speaker. So if you didn't see that video, check it out. My first event, I will link it in the description below. And then lastly, I also added a section for learning. So through PANSA, like when I won, there was a whole bunch of things that I won, which is really exciting. And one of them was access to certain courses. So there's one I liked, which was the A-class assistant. So I've already signed up for that. So I would like to take some time to learn that. And then there's the second course on Simple Learn that I also signed up for, and I would like to just make sure that I get that in. These, however, are 90-day goals. There's a potential that I might travel in there as well, so that will also affect my work. As for October, it's a lot more meetings than usual, so I would also want to manage my energy well. That means watching my time, finishing work at 6 and not at 9 like I did yesterday. So small things like that. If you So then the final question is, where do I want to be at the end of this quarter when it's over? So at the end of Q4, where do I want to be? I want to have made an impact on small businesses in a great way. So either through the workshop with C1 or either through the small business support. I want to be intentional. I want to have, obviously, my new phone and set it up. That does mean deleting some stuff on my old phone. Which, yeah. And then for client relations, I want to make sure that my client has a gift. She always gets me great gifts for my birthday, for events and different things. So I would like to just also, it's not really returning the favor, but I would like to do something nice for her because she is my longest staying client. You know what I mean? You gotta reward that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Be on the lookout for my October review. So thanks for watching. Bye.